If you're a heat and air machine technician or even a salesperson, what's the magical power of listening in a discovery process, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Somerville, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. Okay, so if you are in a discovery process, you have to know that sometimes you're up against competition that treats discovery as a event, meaning they're just like, I just got to get through this and check this off the list. And whatever the answers are, that's what the answers are. I already know what I'm going to sell this person. I'm going to shoot for a gold package or a silver package or a bronze package or the diamond package, whatever way that you do your pricing or your strategies. Now, here's the thing. To truly listen to somebody means that you're going to take time. You're going to use body language. You're going to use some summary. You're going to use some conversational techniques that's going to keep you engaged and in the game. And so let's say that you and I are sitting down. First, one of the things that proves that you're listening is if you're taking notes. Now, I got a good memory, but I don't remember everything. I didn't say I have a perfect memory. I got a good memory. So I will tell people, hey, look, I've got a pretty good memory, but I'm going to take notes so that we can summarize this and I can send them over, or we can just confirm that what you're looking for. Is that cool? Right? Yeah. Right? And so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to wait for an answer. I'm going to write down my notes, and then I'm going to come back with a follow-up question. Okay, follow-up question. That follow-up question proves that I'm listening. Can we just confirm what you're telling me is X or Y? Did you want it in bigger or taller? Did you want it on Wednesday or Thursday? Like, I'm just like, I want to make sure that we're both on the same page here and that I'm giving you everything that you need as a client and as a consumer, right? So I noticed a trend that the people who are the best at closing deals, one, spend their time in the discovery process confirming information, listening, and making sure that things are done. And then two, saying those things back to the person that they're meeting with, and then asking a confirmation question to prove that they're listening. Now, the reason that you want to do this is because most other people in your industry and in your service, they're treating it like an event. They're just checking off a box. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, drop in your name, your email address, your phone number. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. All right, so the power of listening. There is going to be times where you uncover information that you didn't think that you could get by asking a question a couple of different ways. Now, I learned this from Jim Camp. He called it 3+ing. He would take a question and he would change it and modify it 3 different ways to look for confirmation. And he found that people would tell him things that they wouldn't normally do because of mental fatigue on their end. And so let's just say for a minute that you meet with Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Jones, and there's something that just seems a little bit off. Well, your discovery and you asking questions and listening can lead to some results for you that you wouldn't have got if you just would have gone down the path of, I'm going to treat it like an event and I'm going to ask a question, I'm going to get my yes or no, and I'm going to move on. Right? You really got to talk to people like, what do you like? What do you not like? What is the outcome that you're looking for? What would be the best that you could get? What would be the worst you could get? Do you have a budget set aside for this project? Who are all the decision makers? Like, you have your list of discovery questions. And for the most part, there's like in most industries, somewhere between 12 and 15 of these, maybe 20. Some companies use a really big intake form, like a type form or a survey monkey or something like that. But you're missing out if you're not confirming that information. Hey, just to confirm, you sent in a type form or you sent in a survey form, and here's all the information that you gave back to me. I just want to make sure that we're both on the same page, and then I'm hearing you, confirming that you're listening, okay? There is a magical power of listening to people, but there is also a hidden dark side, okay? Got to give this to you straight the way that it is. There are some people who will talk your ear off, right? This is not what I'm talking about, the magical power of listening. You have to be able to set business boundaries and go, hey, time out. I would love to have that conversation, but first we got to get through this. Hey, wait, I would love to keep this conversation going about your flowers and your geraniums, but we need to get through this. You have to keep people on topic or you are going to waste a lot of time, right? I'm not saying don't be personable. I'm not saying don't build rapport, but when people hear me say, hey, you have to listen, they in the business sense, you have to listen, but you have to call people out sometimes and go, hey, look, we're completely off topic. We got to get back in the game. We got to have the conversation. We got to move forward. There you go. Magical power of listening. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. And every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.